we used to have a segment on the show called Uncle Ben's Storytime, in which we went through some of the wokest children's books in America. And we've decided, for the hell of it, to bring it back. So, here, without further ado, Uncle Ben's Storytime. All right, let's see. Girls on the Rise. Oh, yes. By Amanda Gorman. Oh, no.
The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly.
And love is wise. Love is wise. Love is wise. Get it? Who are we? We are girls on the rise. Today, everyone's eyes are on us as we make waves, pave the way, and save the day. Today, we finally have a say.
How about I just go eat some hay? I can make things out of clay and lay by the bay. I just may.
Mm-hmm. So, bad rhyme scheme. A, B, B, C, kind of C, C. Waves, day, and say don't rhyme at all. Like waves is kind of a near rhyme, kind of. But that's Amanda Gorman, who is truly a terrible poetess. Liberation, freedom, and respect. Apparently, these girls just carry big banners in the forest or some such. We are girls like never before. What do you mean like never before? I don't understand. Like never before. What does that mean? Like girls have existed for literally all of human history. Speaking out more and more, because when our quiet is broken, the world must hear us roar. That doesn't even make sense. Like, this is terrible poetry. When our quiet is broken? No, when you break your quiet, okay? Like, you have to be the active participant in the sentence if you wish to be the person who is now speaking out. If my quiet is broken, that means I'm reading and my kids come screaming in my ear. That's what happens when my quiet is broken. The world must hear us roar. Again, A-A-B-A, before more broken roar. Who are we? We are a billion voices, bright and brave. We are light, standing together in the fight. How is this person won awards? How? Okay, so here we have girl in the hijab. We have girl with wheelchair. We have bird. And a they, she person. A they, she, which again makes no sense. What? Why wouldn't it not be they, them? You're only plural half the time? Like what in the actual F? A billion voices, bright and brave. We are light, standing together in the fight. Oh my God. No rhyme. Pick a consent. The meter isn't good either. There's no rhythm. We've been here for generations, shining across all nations. I don't understand. You say that you've been here for generations, shining across all nations, but also you're girls like never before. So which is it? Are you historically rooted or are you like never before? We are different people. Wow. There's a revelation. Each of us a different shape and size, a different wonder, and a different wise. How are you a different wise? That doesn't even make, I keep saying it doesn't make sense, but none of it makes sense. That doesn't make sense. How can you be a different wise? Also, these pictures are bad. I'm just gonna put that out there. Some of us go, oh, here we go. Some of us go by she, and some of us go by they. Well, how do you know that the theys are she's? You're gonna have to define this. But no matter our names or from where we came, in our hearts, we are the same. We are a power, a movement, pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Wow, because you see it's like a pun because they're pretty and powerful. They're pretty powerful. And some of them are theys. This looks like the most tendentious dinner of all time. Also just a teapot. I don't understand. No cold beverages at this particular dinner. We are beautiful, not because of how we may appear, but how we look straight into the face of fear. And apparently the face of fear is just eyes.
Just eyes.
I didn't realize that. Not like a big scary monster, just like randomly floating eyes, like the Cheshire Cat, but with eyes. We are beautiful, not because of how we may appear. Yeah, I'm getting that. But how we look straight into the face of fear. That's what... And everybody's really pissed off, right? Super mad. This they, she person is making an awful lot of appearances. Like this person's in every picture. Got to make sure they, she, all of her appears. Yes, being a girl takes a brave heart. Sometimes we might feel scared, lost and in the dark. Some days it feels too hard to stand up on our own. Once again, rhyme scheme because it's poetry. Heart, scared, dark, hard, own. Do any of those rhyme? Any? What is the meter? Sometimes we might feel scared, lost and in the dark. So she's trying to, the line is too long. So she's trying to rhyme heart and dark. She is having problems. She is over in the bushes for no reason. Yeah, I don't know what's happening in the bushes. They're first at like a dinner party, and then they're just wandering around the forest all by themselves. We'll get to more on this in just 1 second. First, as social unrest escalates and crime rates climb, securing the safety of our families is now more crucial than ever. Now, I'm about as pro-Second Amendment as it gets, but the thought of using lethal force is not ideal for everybody, which is why you need to check out Byrna. Now, when it comes to protecting my family, I am ready to spare no expense. But I would also love to be able to defend my family without doing the worst thing a human being might have to do. Introducing the Byrna Ungun, the non-lethal self-defense platform. Lightweight, simple to use. It uses an easy-to-load 5-round magazine. It's powered by an 8-gram CO2 cartridge. Byrna launchers fire a 68 caliber chemical-filled projectile using patented pull-pierce technology, where the CO2 canister is only punctured on the first trigger pull, meaning your launcher is always at the ready. It's capable of incapacitating an attacker for over 30 minutes. It's accurate and effective at over 60 feet. It requires no permits, no background checks. It's interstate travel friendly. With Byrna, you will be prepared to defend. The Byrna is a safer, more sensible alternative that could potentially save lives on both sides, protecting both user and aggressor. Thanks to Byrna for sponsoring this video. And if you haven't yet, go check out last week's episode of Ben After Dark on Daily Wire Plus, brought to you by Byrna. But here's the thing. When one girl stands up, she is never alone. Never? Ever? What about when they're in the bathroom? I feel like sometimes you're alone when you stand up. But here's the thing. This person went to Harvard and graduated cum laude, and then was a poetess at the Biden inauguration in 2021.
Skipping and flipping and dipping.
Oh boy. The wages of DEI. We are like wings, lifting each other up, making each other strong. Wings don't lift each other up. None of this makes sense. That's not what wings do. Wings lift the body of the thing that the wings are on. Think of a plane. Does one wing lift the other wing? No, that is not how that works. It doesn't work that way for animals, doesn't work that way for airplanes. Like some basic physical knowledge would be good here. We are like wings lifting. Make a metaphor that makes sense. Make it make sense. And again, great rhyme scheme there. Wings up strong. Wow. Solid stuff right there. When a girl writes what's wrong, she brings others along. It rhymes. There we go. See that? You could do it. Wrong and along. Good. We might have our own voices, but we're singing the same song. 3 of them rhyme. Wow. It's an AABA. Wrong, along, voices, and song. Wow, that was like the best page yet. And we've got the full diversity contingent here. We have, Storm over here with the white streak in the hair. And then we've got some lady playing a giant drum and another lady wearing gym shorts and playing a guitar and some person with giant arms playing the triangle. And this person has the wingspan of Giannis. And that person could definitely block a 16-foot jumper. And then we have legless lady over here. Because everyone must be represented, including those with only one leg. Do you hear it? Our spunk and spirit? I hear it in spirit. Ah, there it is. And then apparently what you hear and spunk and spirit just look like random shapes. So cool. Oh boy, here we go. We are gutsy. We are gorgeous. Gleaming, giving, and gifted. Glorious, glitter, and grit. Galumphing. G. This page brought to you by the letter G. Gutsy, gorgeous, gleaming, giving, gifted, glorious, glitter, and grit. It's so truly awful. It's truly awful. Glorious glitter and grit. Why glorious glitter? I mean, you'd be better off with gleaming glitter because theoretically glitter could gleam, but doesn't matter. It's so bad. And then over here we have my body, my mind, my liberation. And again, that lady has some giant arms. I don't know why all the women in this book have misshapen arms. It's kind of strange to me. We have some woman wearing a press outfit. We've got what appears to be an Olympian, but the medals are tiny. We have a tennis player, a gymnast over here, one mother with a baby. That's nice. So apparently there is like one mom among all the women. That's exciting. Good news. We are girl. No, it's not plural. We are girl. Capital G girl. Singular, platonic girl. Glowing and growing. Glowing and growing. Knowing where the wind is blowing. We are where change is going. Where is it going? To girl? Where is change going? What is the object of the change? We are where change doesn't go anywhere. That's not how change operates. Again, this is not how words work. Where is the change going? Have you ever used that phrase ever? Now, where is the change going? You've never used that unless you're talking about receiving change from a restaurant or a cashier or something. We are where change is going. That doesn't, these words are meaningless. They're like the sort of Chomskyan sentences that have form but no content. We are girl. We girl. We all win when one girl tries, when she defies, with her rallying cries, tried and true. See, you had all the momentum going with like the tries, defies, and cries, and then it just falls apart with tried and true. Because tried and true is a meaningless statement at the end of that particular phrase, and you have defeated the purpose of a line that is going to, and by the way, that's an easy one to rhyme. Tries, defies, cries, flies, justifies, dies.
Surprise.
We have so many people doing, every single picture is a quilt, basically. There's another one, rise. She could have used rise there, right? She uses rise on this page, right? What cries, rise? Nope. We're saving it for here where it makes no sense. Because when one girl is on the rise, it means everyone else is too. Any girl? Like anyone? How about like Ghislaine Maxwell? When she was on the rise, was everybody else also on the rise? I feel like not. Liberation, freedom, respect, and giant ass flowers. Whoa. Apparently these girls are tiny. So apparently all their self-esteem could not make them larger than, like a flower. Is that the end of this horrific book? It is, but there is a dedication at the end from Amanda Gorman to all my sisters, rising, radiant, and revolutionary. And from Love is Wise, for all of us folks growing, dreaming liberation, and shaping change. Wow. I'm sure that there are so many parents who will love this book for their child, and your child will be stupider for having been read this book.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Thank you so much to Amanda Gorman, literally the most overrated poet in the history of poetry. In the history of poetry. And I'm not even a poetry person, and whoa. Is this worse than Anti-Racist Baby? I mean, in terms of content, it's not as bad as Anti-Racist Baby because Anti-Racist Baby is like overtly racist.
Ironic.
But in terms of like the actual aesthetic quality, Anti-Racist Baby is in many ways less bad than this book by a professional poetess. Woo, what a stinker. Well, that's all for now, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below. Be sure to check out all of the other great content on my channel. I'll see you here next time.